Hi sewing friends, welcome to my sewing room. My name is Beth, and if you're new, welcome. Behind me I have a new to me dollhouse, and today I'll be making a couple of quilts for the house. It probably won't be at my house too long. I'll be passing it on soon, but I'll have some fun making some improvements. Let's get started. Like many of the things I share here on my channel, I did find this dollhouse at the thrift store for $20, and to me it was worth the entertainment value to play a little bit with this house, and then, like I said, I will be passing it on to someone else when the grandkids are done playing with it. They'll probably play with it for a while and they'll move on to other things. So this house came with quite a bit of furniture, which is really fun. It's from the 1980s. The instructions for building this house came along with it, and the bunk bed back there probably was not with the original house, but there it is. And of course I'll need to make more quilts since there are more beds. The first thing I tackled was this Canopy bed with a pillow, and I just simply took off that original bedspread. It looks like it has an interfacing on the back, and the canopy came off easily. It has 4 holes in the corners to put it on top of that bed frame, and so I was able to use those pieces to make my quilt right here and to make a new canopy to go along with the quilt. I already have one quilt made, and I thought I would show you how I went about putting scraps together to make quilts that will coordinate for the bunk beds. I cut my scraps all 1 inch wide. I think that's a great size for a dollhouse, and I'm going to sew them together because they weren't quite long enough. And later I'll be cutting these into varying lengths so that the seams will not all be going right down the middle of that quilt. I laid out my pieced strips on my table here, and I'm going to try to kind of get a good layout, and then I'll be cutting off some of those longer edges, and some of these strips will have 3 patches rather than 2. After getting my strips about the same length, I started piecing them in rows, and the only thing that I'm going to try to avoid here is getting two fabrics right next to the matching fabric. After pressing my little quilt here, I'm simply going to trim the sides, and then I'm going to find a backing and put this together. My backing is just a little bit bigger than my quilt, so I have the quilt facing the backing. I pinned the two together, and I'll be sewing all around, leaving an opening so that I can turn this right side out. After pressing those edges in, I'm going to make a seam as close to that fold as I can, and this little quilt will be ready to go. This little quilt sort of matches that first quilt on the Canopy bed, but it's not a perfect match, and that makes this kind of fun. I'm going to sew some more strips together, and I'll have one more quilt to use in my dollhouse here. Here are the two quilts together, and I know the grandkids are going to have fun moving all of this around. And typically I find the dolls sleeping on the floor, so I know that the beds are not an essential part of a dollhouse, but it is always fun to make these little tiny quilts. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.